Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on the first day of just a chill week where we are going to hang out and do a whole lot of recuperating from last week and all of the ingredients that we spent. Unfortunately, I did not get an extra tasty for lunch or dinner yesterday, but I did get 200 sleep points, so that's going to put us at a grand total of 2,423. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up also last chance. 10 hours left. So there will still be a little bit of time left by the time this video goes live for you to pick up one of the New Year's bundles if you are interested. And let's go ahead and grab our daily lottery. It is going to be another small ingredient ticket. I forgot to cover the dream coins in yesterday's video. I had enough to buy out all the handy candies and enough left to buy 3 more small ingredient tickets. So that's what I did. Nothing really crazy. The event's over, so we don't really have anything left to do. But let's get this sleep report done and out of the way. I'm just gonna see, hopefully we get a decent amount of dream shards. That would be nice. You know, Cramomatic kind of ate a lot of them, but here we are. Let's see what we can do. We've got 9 hours and 7 minutes of sleep. Went to bed a little late like a fool, but here we go with a snoozing. That's looking like a pretty snoozing. Yeah, snoozing. The last of the pseudo balance though for the event. I am gonna miss it. It's always sad when it goes away because it's really hard hunting specific Pokemon when you don't have balanced sleep type. But that's a lot of 2 and 3 stars. A couple of 3s, a bunch of 2s, a 1 star, 227 million drowsy power with no buff from anything at all, just straight 227 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's going to be in a top Billy Totodile right there. That's very obvious. We don't really need a Totodile, but maybe a shiny to end the event would be nice. That would be nice. Woohoo, Vaporeon there. Looks like a couple, nope, only 1 new sleep style, but we got Comfey, Ekans, Quaxly, another shot at Quaxly, which we do need, Jigglypuff, Slowpoke, Totodile, Pikachu, and Vaporeon. Good amount of dream shards there, so what's this last sleep style? Hopefully a 3-star with a bunch. Oh, there it is. Ooh, Slowking. Seen him again. Haven't seen him in a long time and then see him twice in 1 week. Eureka Sleep. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good amount of shards. I do like that. Where's the Eureka moment? That's funny. I like these little personality touches they do with these sleep styles. I got it. It's so fun. All right, who's hungry? Comfey's hungry. That's actually really interesting. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, you know what? We don't need a Comfey, but it is hungry. Why? There we go. My touchscreen was not working. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way. First, let's feed a regular biscuit to Quaxly, and let's see what happens. Just a regular one. Okay, so we need to use the premium biscuit now to make sure that we catch it. So we're going to do that. Premium biscuit. And that will definitely take home the Quaxly, no worries there. All right. And then we will see if we can get that Comfey. But if not, it's whatever. I'm kind of thinking using Great Biscuit on it, but it's not a big priority, so probably not. So let's just feed it a regular Poke Biscuit and be done with it. Yeah, no crit cap when I need it. When I need it, I can't get it. When I don't need it, back to back. All right, well, we didn't get it, so that's unfortunate, but, you know, it's pretty good. Still a pretty good day. So let's go ahead and move on, and we'll be on our way, and we'll see how good this Quaxly is. But first, we send out the, yeah, probably Quaxly Candy. Quaxly Candy to end the week, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, 64 more Dream Coins, so I can buy a few more of those ingredient tickets, so I didn't think I was getting any more. I thought that was the end of my Dream Coins, but it does make sense that I got more now. Is what it is. All right, so all in all, that's almost 29,000 Dream Shards. Not bad at all. Not at all. All right, I can't complain about that. Okay. Let's see, we've got level 15 and Impish. Remembered to switch it around this time. Are you going to be the right ingredient spread for me? Come on, buddy. Ooh, you've got berry finding. It's not great, but ABC, yeah, that's awful. That's awful. We don't like it. Berry finding at level 10. Helping speed is nice, but not fantastic. Skill level up M. You want to be anything but an ingredient specialist, apparently. This is really unfortunate. We know that we're not keeping this one for its ingredient strength. I'm probably not keeping this one at all. Even though berry finding is really good, it's not what I need. Berry finding would be a nice touch, but in terms of total strength, it is gonna be very good, simply because of the berry finding and the helping speed. And on top of that, helping speed does help it get that charge strength M proc a little bit more often, which is nice. So in terms of just getting strength, period, without cooking, this one's not bad, but it's not what we're looking for. I just wanted to show this just to see what it was gonna look like, honestly. Just out of curiosity, because we know ingredient strength it's going to be bad, but you know, total strength, it looks good. It's just deceptive. It looks really good on total strength, but this is why we really need to make sure that we're going to ingredient strength to really get an accurate idea of how good it is for what it's supposed to do, and it's not great. Not great. Pretty much the complete opposite of total strength, which is kind of funny, but it is what it is. Anyway, another one to go live with the professor, and yeah, we're just gonna wrap it up there. We already know this is gonna be bad. Total strength was pretty good, but not good enough. It is what it is. Let's move on. Let's get our weekly summary out of the way and get into a good sleep day, because even though we just wrapped up the event, we do have our monthly event coming up right starting today, actually, with our good sleep day, and we got 66% area bonus at Cyan Beach now, so moving on up. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I have an idea of where I want to go, just for funsies. It's going to be a chill week. I still want to hunt a little bit for something, but it is going to largely be just trying to recover all of our stuff. Also, this last week better than the week before. Master 17, 2,271,336 total final strength, with 433,672 gains from berries and 1,837,664 gains from cooking. Dedenne really shining through there this last week. Very good. Got a overall grade of S for 6 more handy candies. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. So, again, I do still need a leek gatherer and a honey gatherer. So, as much as I would like to go somewhere else, let me just go ahead and double check real fast, because we know that Diglett and Quaxley both spawn at Cyan Beach. Let me make sure the Bulbasaur does too. It may not, actually. It doesn't. It does spawn at Lapis. So, there is that. But let's see, Diglett, real quick, do you spawn? I think you do not spawn at Lapis. You don't. So, since leaks are the higher priority right now, we're going to go right back to Cyan Beach. And we're just going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be, hopefully, fairly easy to see a Diglett and Quaxley. That's the one. But we'll see. We did get curries and stews, so that's not too bad. Again, not super worried about pushing strength this week. We could also use this week to level up some Pokemon that need a little bit of love. I've got actually a really good one that we just evolved in our last live stream for Pokemon Sleep. So we may do that. We may use this to just level up a little bit and not really worry too much about what we're making. Let's see, skill trigger there? No, unfortunately not. I did swap to my grocery shopping team just to get a random assortment. Skill trigger from you, buddy. Nice, that's what we need to see. That is good. It's probably not going to be enough to get us anything great, but 40-something ingredients just from Blastoise. And let's see, not too much corn, unfortunately. 14, that's not terrible, but not great. However, 28 apples. I actually collected right before I went to bed from Skeledirge last night and ended up getting like 40-something apples in one collection. So, it's paying off. All right, let's go ahead and get this up and running. What can we make? Limbercorn stew? Sure, why not? Why not? And let's go ahead and throw in some apples. Oh, that's right, my good camp ticket is still active. I guess we're gonna have to throw in a little bit of everything. Because, yeah, we've got... All right, there we go. There we go. Even though the good camp ticket is still active, we're not really worried about it right now. I'm pretty sure it's about to run out here in a minute, but we'll see. 26,619 from this limbercorn stew. That is going to be enough for one level, but not two. And speaking of recipe levels, we do need to check. So, limbercorn stew is level 34 now. Boom, save. All right. Then we'll let Snorlax eat this, and then we can check and see how far we got on the... What was it we were making? What was it called? Tea Time Corn Scones. That's the one. All right. So that will be enough to put us at, like, Great 1? No, not quite. Looks like Basic 5. Basic 2, sorry. Sorry, it was only enough for Basic 2, apparently. There we go. There's the real one. Great 1. Okay, it was enough for Great 1. All right. Again, we're not really trying too hard to push the ranks. We're just kind of hanging out. So probably actually going to take Blastoise off the team just because there's somebody in particular I want to level up that actually will do really well here. Tea Time Corn Scones got to level 54 though. So jumped all the way from 33 to 54. Not enough to move it up in the ranks, which, I mean, we kind of expected, but it did get a huge boost. It is not far behind Zing Zap Spiced Cola, which I cannot reliably make at the moment, given the leak situation. That's really honestly the only thing holding me back. I really feel like if we could just get a really good leak gatherer, we would be fine on that one. Because as it stands right now, let's go ahead and pull up Skeledirge. I don't think I've actually plugged the... Yeah, no, I haven't plugged the level up in for Raynon just yet, but let's put it at level 50. And we are getting, on average, 118 apples a day. So definitely plenty to cover that 105 that we need from the Zing Zap Spiced Cola, but just not enough for, not enough leaks. Not enough leaks. Need more leaks. But if we get this guy to level 60, 154 apples. If. That's a big if. But, yeah. So, for now, we're going to... I think we're just gonna do what we can do. We don't really have a huge need to do anything crazy right now. Let's switch off the grocery shopping team. Let's go ahead and go back to our curry team. Like I said, we can work on some Pokemon that need some levels this week. So let's sort by Pokedex number, and yeah, unfortunately I don't have a good ABB. I thought I did have a somewhat decent candidate, but apparently not. I think I might have thrown them out in the live stream. But neither of these are very good. Yeah, ABC and also ABC. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. We could potentially work on this guy. He could be a good sausage gatherer. He actually, if I remember correctly, this one actually outperforms our Charizard, because our Charizard is not the best. I think it's like PR 60 something. It's not the best, and at level 60, maybe even earlier on, this guy outperforms our Charizard. So we might need to work on him a little bit. May need to work on this Grubbin here a little bit. Might be a good time to do so. This one would be pretty decent. Also has XP gains up, but the main one that I'm really wanting to work on is gonna be... Where are you at, my friend? My brand new Vaporeon friend. There we go. That's the one. Helping bonus at level 50. We evolved this one. We got a long way to go to get to level 50, but that ingredient magnet is what I really want. So we'll get what we want to do. I think we'll just leave it on the team for now. We'll just select. And As much as I want to work on this Diglett or Doug Trio, it's not really going to help. Not really going to help us. It does have leaks and ingredient finder at level 25, but double ingredient finding actually. But that helping speed at level 50 is going to help a little bit. Unfortunately, no leaks at 60. So that's why we need a better one. It will eventually become obsolete once it gets there. But who else do we want to work on? That's the real question. I kind of feel like we're going to get a big announcement soon. So that's another reason why I just kind of want to work on some Pokemon and do what we can do. Honestly, you're not a bad call to work on either. I know it's not super great, but this will be really good once we get to our overstacking team with Raikou. Actually, I don't think I'd have a problem with keeping Walrein on the team because that sleep XP bonus would be nice. And then, yeah, I think this is actually going to be the team we use. I think this is going to be the team, at least for now. We may change throughout the week a few times, but for now, this is a pretty solid team. I have no issues getting more XP on Dedenne and Gardevoir as much as possible. And Walrein is going to facilitate that with Sleep XP bonus. It'll be really nice for those two since they're at such a high level. So, yeah, I think this is a really solid spot for right now. Like I said, we may swap them out throughout the week as I figure out a little more of what my plan is for the future. But for now, I think these are two Pokemon that can really benefit the team in their own unique ways. So I want to get some XP on them while we got a down week. And we're just kind of not really trying to push ranks because we don't want to fill the spawns with anything too crazy. So we'll run with this. We'll see how many triggers we can get from Vaporeon to maybe help out with ingredients. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. For now, no new news, which kind of to be expected. I don't think we'll get anything until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. But it will be interesting to see what we do get once they finally bring some new news. I have a feeling it's going to be something really interesting. It might be big. I have a feeling, but we'll see. It could just be wishful thinking for all I know. Anyway, we got 43 sleep reports, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The doubled up out of 43. That's very good odds. No level ups today. It is to be expected, though. Actually, we want to go ahead and go to our bag. And one thing I want to do to clear out some space, even though we're not really hurting for space at the moment, but you know what? Might as well get a little something. We would like a little boost while we can. And, you know, it's gambling anyway, so we'll just see what we get. Yeah, not too bad. Interesting stuff. Maybe it'll help us make something good to kind of push the ranks today and today only, just to try to get as many spawns as possible as soon as possible. Other than that, not really worried about pushing rank. 440,000 would leave us with 27,600 left, so I don't want to spend that just yet. I don't want to spend that yet. That will be soon. That will be very soon. For right now, it wouldn't do us any good. It only really benefits us if we're on desserts, and yeah, we're on curries, and we're just hanging out. So we don't need to spend those just yet. But yet again, reminder, good sleep days tonight. Big day of the good sleep days tomorrow. So if you got your luck and your growth and your focus incense, make sure to use those tomorrow. Those will be the big day. We will get a lot of XP on those for tomorrow, which is another reason why Vaporeon Jolteon on the team. Take advantage of that times 6 XP if you've got a growth incense. But other than that, we're just here at the beach, chilling out, trying to see if we can get Diglett or Quaxley that can actually be our leak gatherer until we get Farfetch'd, whenever that's gonna be. But yeah, these missions looking pretty easy. Another Totodile incense. Gotta find somebody to use 271 candies on. Not too bad. We could definitely make that happen out of the 2 of them that we put on the team today. No worries there. But yeah. Other than that, just got some dream coins left. Might as well spend them on the last, well, as many of these ingredient tickets as we can buy. Might as well. Should have bought them before I used the other ones. Could have used them together, but we'll use them next time. And yeah, we have no more dream coins to be able to purchase anything with, so it is what it is. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, White, Husky Star, and JP. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus or join button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and hang out with a cool community of people. Other than that, y'all have a good night. Have a good week, and until next time, later, dudes.